What's up, guys? Caleb the drummer here, and I'm here with Tony Ramone, John Renault, and Chris Duncan.
Absolutely.
A.K.A. Outlaw Republic. Thank you guys for...
Three of us, anyway.
Well, three halves, or 3/4, and 3 halves. Yeah. But thank you guys for doing this, man.
Hey man, we're just honored to be here.
We're glad to be here.
And shout out, thank you to Donna Jones for letting us do this in SandBar.
Yes, thank you, Donna.
Yeah, hopefully we're starting something cool, and you helped us with that, Donna, so thank you.
Awesome.
So tell us a little bit about you guys, man. What's y'all's genre?
Well, you know, I started out doing Texas country music, you know, just doing cover music, and ran into Chris Duncan over here. And Chris was in a more traditional country music band. And I don't know, I sat in one night with them, and I don't know, things kind of clicked, and we've been playing music together ever since. So we kind of mix in a little bit of the older country with some of the newer country, and some of that middle red dirt stuff. So
yeah, you guys are real big on the red dirt, huh?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Ragweed played a big part in, I think, all of our influences.
Absolutely.
And so when did you meet Tony?
Tony came in about 3.5 years ago. We had a bass player who we transferred to a guitar player. His name was
Tracy
Biddy. Quite a hell of an artist in his own right. We lost him during the COVID debacle. But we were looking for a guitar player, and AJ jumped right in there and
Heck yeah.
filled in that pretty well.
It was a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Cool, man. So who are some of y'all's influences?
Go say John Ragweed. Ragweed was yours.
Ragweed was mine for sure. Ragweed, Reckless Kelly.
Well, after I met you, Ragweed become a big influence of mine.
Yeah.
Stony
LaRue.
All the Red Dirt guys, Reckless Kelly.
As far as influences like starting music, though, like one of the main reasons why I ever wanted to play music probably had to have been influenced by my dad and my mom.
Right.
My mom was a pianist, or is a pianist. My dad was a guitar player, and so you know, escaping the music gene wasn't too far, you know, out of the realm. But I'd say music influences on me had to have been somebody like Elton John, somebody on the keys, because that was one of her favorite artists. And
absolutely.
I remember being like 3 years old and listening to my mom banging around on the upright, you know, in my grandma's living room. So
that's awesome, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Elton John's a big one. So you guys more influenced by like the bigger names, or do you have like local heroes, or you know?
I mean, as far as local guys, I mean, you know, we've got Whiskey Myers Band. As far as the stuff that we cover today, you know, those are
Reckless Kelly.
So,
well, that's cool.
A lot of the stuff coming out of Austin, you know, awesome music to.
It might be even from the '90s, but still prevalent today.
Cole Wetzel, he's another one.
Yeah, Wetzel around.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
We do a bit of classic rock too.
Yeah, we fit in some of that in every show. You know, you gotta have
Eagle song or
do some Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Roses.
And fit in a little bit of everything.
Well, he's talking about influences. I mean, I didn't start playing music till about 13, 14 years ago.
Oh yeah.
So, as far as that goes, you go back to high school for me. Kind of high school band, whatever, band nerd. But then after that, I laid off until 2019 or 2009. That's the first time I picked up a set of sticks in 2009.
Yeah.
So I played with Todd with Last Call Outlaws, and then that band dissipated. Todd was tired and left it alone. And then running this guy here beside me, and we hit it off pretty quick, put a little band together. Hence, he come from a band called Sons of Republic, had a band called Last Call Outlaws, so hence the name blend.
So that's
so
awesome.
We blended the name Outlaw Republic. And it took off from there. I think we got somewhere around 2,100 followers now.
Yeah.
From both bands.
Todd actually had the name Last Call.
Todd had Last Call, yes.
That was kind of trademarked by him.
It was trademarked by him, and we used it for a couple shows when we first started, and he was like, well, you know, I'd rather you not. So, yeah, it goes. I mean,
and when Sons broke up, that was one, too. We just, you know, we were like, I don't really think that's nice to revisit that name, because it's never going to be the same band that it was.
And you'd have certain people come to see a Last Call show that we're not playing Last Call music. Who are these guys, you know? So.
Right.
Exactly.
And that was a cool name for what he was doing. The old Willie Whalen, Hank,
Waylon Willie and the Boys.
Oh yeah, we
Heck
played
yeah.
all that stuff. So
Yeah, the Highwaymen.
yep, exactly,
Yeah.
Johnny.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Well, that's cool, man. So y'all do a good bit of country too, on top of red dirt and classic rock.
Absolutely.
We do.
And we're in East Texas, and
It's
East
a
Texas
hotbed.
is big on country. So
Absolutely.
and I love East Texas, man. I think that all of what we got is all the different bands and different people that work together as a network. It's pretty awesome.
There's a great selection of band people around, that's for sure.
There is. There's.
Yeah.
However, there is quite a void of venues for all of the plethora of
Exactly.
fabulous musicians there are here, and we can name names for days, but every
Yeah.
one of them is.
You were telling me you guys came up with a list of all the venues, and then you came up with a list of all the bands, and you were saying that there's way more bands than there are
my-
venues.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
60 bands within a 100-mile radius of us,
Yeah.
and I mean not just garage bands. I'm talking
and
about
I don't think
established,
we're not even
really
talking about
good
going.
bands.
We're not even talking about clipping the Dallas area. We're just
No,
talking about
we're
going
just
about
like
Terrell.
yeah.
From
Right.
Terrell back this way to Shreveport.
absolutely.
Right in
Yeah.
this general area.
Well,
a
too,
hotbed.
yeah, and a lot of that too, I think, is being in between Shreveport and Dallas and Houston, technically, because it's
Exactly.
a triangle,
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's everything in between. But yeah, there used to be before COVID, there was a lot more bars, but at least they're still hanging on.
They
Hey,
are.
hats off to all of them that do.
Yeah, thank y'all.
For
Thank
sure.
y'all for
Yeah,
letting us
absolutely.
play and perform. But well, cool, man. Well, speaking of venues, what are some upcoming shows you guys have? Where you guys playing at?
Well, Saturday we're playing.
We're at East Texas Brewery.
East Texas Brewing Company in Tyler.
And Tyler,
Uh,
what's the date on that?
That's next.
Next-
That's this Saturday.
That's this Saturday, the
20.
The 25th.
25th.
April 25th.
April
April
25th.
And you are where again?
East Texas Brewery.
East Texas Brewing Company.
In
East
Tyler.
Texas Brewing Company. All right, that's cool,
It's a
man.
neat little venue.
And then in
Got
May,
some great beers.
It's a restaurant as well.
Yeah,
And
it's a
burger
great-
joint with all
great,
kinds of
uh,
beers.
and then in
what do
May
they
we'll let
call
our hair
those,
hang out at May 16th. We'll be at Outlaws.
Gastro,
Heck yeah.
We're
Yeah.
going up to Texarkana, Fat Jacks.
Fat Jacks,
Bad Jacks is awesome.
Bad Jacks is
Yeah.
fun.
Davidson's. We got 4th of
Davidson's
July
awesome.
coming up at
4th of July, Poco
Loco.
Loco.
at Poco Loco
4th of
in
July.
Gilmer.
Thanks to Shane and the guys there. I mean,
Yeah, they'll have a big
fun.
fireworks display and stuff.
Yeah,
we,
awesome.
we in Grace Lake the Pines again.
Yeah, we do
Yeah.
have another show
At
coming
Legend
out
of the
at
Pines.
the Legends of the Pines.
One
Nice.
thing that's good about playing a lot, we played like 5-6 straight weeks and weekends in a row, and you don't have to practice. I mean, we've got
'Cause you play-
45, 50 songs, and
Yeah, because you
Yeah,
play
it
so
just
much.
flow.
yeah, we
yeah.
want to. Everybody wants to do well for each other up there on the
course.
stage.
Yeah.
You know, because it doesn't take much to throw everybody off. One little kink,
Right, right,
That's
bad
live music,
a
though.
bad cable or whatever.
Mhm.
right.
Yeah, technical
Difficulties.
difficulties.
That's the main thing.
Usually, because it'll throw you off your game, and you're like going, "Holy crap!"
Yeah.
We played
Should have used the tube amp.
exactly.
Yeah.
We played at Cargo the second weekend that those guys were open, and it's such a neat venue. But when we got there, they hadn't figured out their lighting system or anything. So we had maybe 1,500 people that were there,
Yeah, it was
and
full.
they couldn't see us at all they could see was the big
Background.
white
The big white
background
TV
behind
screen.
us.
We
So-
look like a
Giant-
bunch of ants.
yeah,
screen behind
you.
you. Yeah.
We look like a bunch of ants.
So
Yeah,
little
that-
things like that, you're going, oh man, this is not how I pictured this going down.
That
So,
stage at Cargo makes for good pictures, though, man.
It does.
Everyone
It
I see,
does.
their
Yeah.
pictures, because you can have whatever display behind
Oh,
you.
yeah.
And it looks just,
Well,
And now
the
it
second
is,
time we
yeah.
played
Yeah.
it, we had our logo behind us.
Oh yeah, it was
cool.
cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And the people are real easy to work with.
Oh, yeah.
there,
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Food's
They're
really
real
good, too.
friendly.
This
Food
not
ain't bad.
This
I love
good.
it.
Great.
It's a neat venue.
Yeah. What do you guys use for gear? Like, y'all want to talk about gear, or do you just
We
use
can talk
standard
about
stuff?
Talk it.
Let me start. You want to start that in? Go
Yeah,
ahead, AJ.
I typically play my Les Paul, and I have a backup Telecaster. So sometimes I'll switch out, but not too often, because the instruments are so versatile. And the Strat, there's this Strat for something that more bluesy,
You don't hear a funny story, AJ?
and got a Mesa Boogie for an amp,
Oh,
but
yeah,
I try
can't
not to
finish.
use that too often because it's too heavy. So I went to a strip panel, go direct into our board, and John's a whiz at mixing, so he does a really, really good job at that.
Heck yeah.
AJ, tell me about the time at a Brisket Love when you popped a string in a Hotel California and squat down to one knee and flip guitars in the middle of a solo.
That happened.
That happened.
Those guys thought I did that on purpose, but I obviously
I thought he was-
He
Well,
popped,
I
he
thought he
popped
was-
a
I
string,
popped the string
during
just
the-
getting ready to go into the solo of Hotel
Oh.
California.
And we
that's
were
such
all
a
in the zone.
It's such a distinct intro
Yeah.
into that solo. I said, "Oh my gosh, what am I going to do?" I just grabbed my telly real quick and slapped it on, but I had to go down on one knee, to plug it in because we weren't using cables.
He played
at
it
that
on
time.
one knee, the whole solo on one knee.
Oh wow.
And he thought I was doing it to showboat a little bit, which really it was a crisis mode at the
Yeah.
moment.
But it,
You didn't
hey,
do the
Well,
BB
you
King.
run into that.
You didn't do the BB King thing where he changes the string while he's
Oh
singing.
my gosh!
Or like
No.
Stevie Ray Vaughan whenever.
Oh, that's cool.
the
Yeah.
track
Cool,
came
too.
off, I think, or something.
Yeah.
and-
No, yeah, he bopped
broke
a
the string,
string,
yeah,
that's
but I mean his guitar tech was just like zip, zip, zip,
Yeah, it was like immediate. Yeah.
and literally he hit it right on time coming back into
Yeah.
that solo right whenever it was plugged in. So
Legend for sure from Texas.
no
East
doubt,
Texas,
yeah. It's
Actually, I don't know if
raining
it's
down
East
in
Texas, but
Texas.
yeah. Yeah. Well, cool.
I don't
Well,
know. My guitar, I have a quick guitar story.
Yeah.
My Gibson Hummingbird Gibson Hummingbird Pro was actually supposed to be a wedding gift for a friend of mine who passed away about 14 years ago now. And I was asked to perform at a wedding, which just so happened to be the same bride that my friend was supposed to marry. He never did get that guitar because he passed away before their wedding, but I was gifted that particular guitar for singing at her other wedding, and so it's a pretty intricate part of my gear for sure.
So that's your main one.
Yeah, I've got
Special.
I've got Martin. I've got some other guitars. My Martin I've had for 20 years. I love it. My Les Paul, I love it when I'm going electric. AJ over here's got me playing on his
Strat.
Fender Strat that I love a lot too.
Yeah.
But that Hummingbird probably is my number one go-to during shows or even when I'm just sitting at home, picking around. So,
Great rhythm guitar.
yeah, full body. I love Taylor's. I love all the guitars, but
Do you ever play any
No, it's
electric,
well.
or is it just all acoustic?
no, I switch it up. Like I said, on stage I'll play, his Stratocaster or my Les Paul,
Oh, that's
whatever
right.
it calls
Okay.
in,
Yeah.
Plus, he plays on the harp too.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, I got
straps on the
do
harp
a little
and-
harmonica here and there.
It
I used to
sounds
play
really
keys
nice.
a little bit, but that's a little extra gear I don't care to set up anymore. So
It's hard to carry a piano.
yeah,
Yeah. Well,
throw it on my back.
yeah.
And I'm just a stick chunker.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what about the drums, man?
Yeah, a little pearl.
Yeah, I mean, talk to this guy about
Yeah,
drums
little
for a minute.
pearl. I mean, you ain't
Jeez.
talking about drums all night. Pearls, Zildjian cymbals.
Zildjian
know.
cymbals. Zildjian's probably the best one, in my opinion.
I was kind of in the realm of the Scorpion stick company for a little while.
Well, that's right.
I've
You were
got
sponsored by them.
Collision,
Oh, you sponsored.
yeah,
That's cool, man.
Collision calls me all the time. Hey, send your stuff over.
Yeah.
We'd like to endorse you for that. So,
Cool,
a few
man.
stick companies looking around.
So do you get the sticks discounted, or do they
No.
just give them to you? Or?
No stick discount. They give you a lot, like 10% break or whatever. But
Right.
They'll throw him a
Still-
sticker
Yeah,
every now and
they'll be
then.
a sticker every now and then, but
Well, that's still cool, man.
It is.
Sponsored like
you
that.
know, I mean,
Yeah.
you make it big. I'm sure they'll throw you a few big sticks every now and then.
Yeah. So who's some of your favorite drummers? Like, who are your influences?
Well, you got to go with Neil Peart, of course.
Neil Peart. Yep.
Bonham.
Bonham.
I like Bonham. Yep, those two. Everybody likes Will Ferrell. I mean, Chad Smith.
Chad Smith. Yeah. Will Ferrell. I can't tell which one's which, man.
Right, you put them together, they look alike.
Yeah. Will Smith is actually a pretty good drummer, considering when they did the drum off thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you could tell Will had been practicing. I was not expecting him to actually play.
Me neither.
Yeah, he actually was
He was
banging on
working
the
on it.
right things. Yeah.
He was hitting the right places.
Yep. Well, cool.
Danny
man.
Carey.
Awesome.
That's what I'm going to start
Danny
calling you
Carey.
from now on is Danny Carey.
Danny Carey's he's a bad dude, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Human
Tool.
metronome.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's an octopus. Yeah.
That's the only person I've heard Esteban, whatever his name is, say that he wished he could be like.
You talking about the super fast drummer?
Yeah.
On
With the
Facebook.
nose ring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said he
Usually
said Danny
smoking
Carey
blunts
is.
while
Yeah,
he's
and
drumming
drinking
and drinking
Yeah,
coffee.
he plays stuff one-handed, blindfolded, upside
Yeah.
down, or
He's got
whatever.
neat stick tricks too. That guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you ever look at the one that he sees Danny Carey play, he goes, can't touch him.
No.
Really?
He goes, all I can do is just look in awe at Danny
Yeah.
Carey.
Well, Danny Carey's, I mean, he's.
Look at the drummer for Dream Theater.
Yep.
Man, those guys are. Their heads and their bodies aren't connected to the same place mine and yours are. I mean, their feet, their hands, and everything going opposite directions.
Right.
I'm not that coordinated.
Right.
You're more coordinated than me because I can't play drums at all.
Yeah. Well, man, I mean, they deserve it, man. Those big time drummers. I'm a Primus guy, so.
Oh, yeah.
But Tool and Primus are kind of like aligned. You
Right.
know, as far
Oh,
as
yeah.
like the style, not the style, but you know, they both have extreme drummers,
Right.
Well, didn't-
extremely good players.
Didn't you send off a video, Caleb? To,
I did.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
It seemed like I remember that. I had my fingers crossed for you.
Oh well, I went to John Hoffman, who
Yeah, out of Shreveport.
deserves it. Yeah, out of Shreveport, who
Right.
very much deserves it.
Yeah.
He had Primus videos uploaded years ago. He's put a lot of work.
He was
in.
ready
there.
for
He
it.
was ready. He had been waiting for
He
a
was
while.
just waiting for the
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, so happy
That's
for
awesome.
him, man. Yeah, but yeah. Anything else you
Awesome.
guys want to talk about, or?
Well, we're trying to figure out how to handle this new AI situation that's come upon music.
Oh, yeah.
And we've just been kind of like talking amongst
Yeah.
ourselves.
It's weird.
about
You can put like
what in the
a
world's
phrase
going
in
on.
AI and it spits out a song.
Yeah.
I
Do you embrace that if you hit writer block, or do you
Yeah.
you know?
Well, every time
you
I
still
put my
write
input
what's-
into this, I get jumped on social media. So.
Yeah.
and I'm
get it.
right too, unfortunately, and I
That's
hate to
right.
be
You-
right, but it's my
Yeah.
take on that is like, if you used, and this is my opinion, I know a lot of people are mad at it, but like if you used a drum machine or any kind of artificial backing track digitally through your computer, that's the same thing as using your AI because now you're just, instead of a drum machine being computer generated or whatever backing track you want, any kind of keyboards, you can have any of that program. Now it's just made it to the voice and the engineer. So
Totally
now
agree.
the singer and the sound engineer's job is done, and that's where it's now it's the problem. See,
Mm-hmm.
so
You're exactly
but,
right.
and it's just something you have to live with. There's no getting rid of it, in my
Yeah.
opinion. I mean,
No, it's
No,
not
no.
going anywhere.
yeah, but I'm that guy where I want to be on Facebook. Like, send me your AI song. If you want to learn how to play your AI song, we'll do it.
Yeah.
You know,
We'll put it together.
yeah, we'll do it. Because there's a lot of people that generated the song and they can't play it. They don't know how to
Mhm.
play it. It's like, well, we'll show you how to play the song, right?
Exactly.
So it's in there somewhere.
And you're on something there because
Yeah.
you're right. Because half these people plug this stuff in and go, oh, that sounds easy.
Yeah.
Well, it's not as easy once you put an instrument in your hand, you get on stage and do it.
Yeah.
It's not as easy. We've had people want to come, hey, you mind if we sing a song with you?
Yeah.
If you've never, if you sing karaoke and you think you can come sing in a band, it's a whole different world. It's not like singing
not
down
the
the road
same.
in the radio.
Yeah.
You're not singing to the radio. You're singing to live music and live feed behind you, and it's a whole different ball game.
And especially if it's a song that the band has never played, and we wind
Yeah.
up having to transpose it to a different key.
Yeah,
and,
people don't
you know.
understand that,
Right.
But
Yeah.
I think AI will be the death of music before it's over.
Well, the studio work is done for us. I mean, live music probably won't ever go away.
No, I mean, you're still going to have,
Yeah.
like the Cody Jinks, the guys that write great music
Oh,
still,
absolutely.
and
Well, I think
it's not going away.
Yeah, this is supposed to be y'all's interview, and I'm over here giving my
No, you're
thoughts on
good.
everything.
No, hey,
Hell
man.
no, it's a
But
talk
no,
show.
We've got some thoughts on that too. I mean, look at
Yeah.
George Strait. He could not pack in 100,000 people, no problem. And I remember seeing him at Mod Cop over there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and there might have been 100 people there. Back in the day, it was a lot of
Yeah.
Absolutely.
fun.
It's cool playing the Rio when you think about it. We were
The nostalgic.
Yeah.
we had
area
played there a
you're
while
in.
back, and I remembered thinking, oh shit, George Strait's played under this roof. Charlie Daniels, Willie Nelson,
Elvis.
all of my Elvis.
Elvis, yeah.
Yeah, Hank Williams Senior
Senior and junior.
and Junior.
David Allen Cole.
David Allen
The
Coe.
list goes
we
on forever.
had just gotten finished playing You Never Even Call Me by My Name, and I looked over at Warren and our bass player Warren, who's not here with us today. But we sure wish you were, Warren.
Yeah, we'll tag you on.
That's right.
But we got finished with that song, and I looked over at him, and he had the biggest smile on his face. He's like going, you know how many times I've seen him play that on this stage? I was like, under the same roof. I was like, yeah, I bet you have, buddy.
Well, that's cool,
That's
man.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's cool to be able to experience that. John Anderson was also one of the ones that played at the Rio.
Yes,
Oh,
he
shit,
was.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody who was anybody in the 90s, I think,
Yeah. Or-
That's
or
what I heard.
80s or
From the
70s,
70s
or
or
60s even.
You
Yeah,
When I
they-
used to work at the Rio, man, I worked in the kitchen. And
Oh, really?
Yeah, and if some of those back rooms, if you go into them, it's like the thermostats and some of the decor and the texture is like from the 50s. It looks
50s.
like, dude. I'm not even joking. It looks like like it's before 70s is what it looks like. But
Well, I'm glad they've opened it back up.
yeah,
I have
all over the
too.
place,
I mean,
man. It's a cool place. And it's
John
got
Allen's
arcade.
doing a good job with that for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man.
And let's not forget to give the big shout out here to the SandBar, because this is one of our favorite places to play. We haven't
Absolutely.
played here since last October, but I guarantee you we will be back in here. But it is a really
Yep,
fun
it's
place.
fun.
It is.
Crowds are always good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Beautiful atmosphere.
Yeah.
right
Thanks
here on
again,
the side
Donna
of Sabine
Jones.
River. Yes, Donna, thank you so much.
Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah. You got anything else you want to talk about, or you want to show us some tunes? Or
We covered, I think, pretty much
Okay.
all of our
I
history.
think so. Yeah. I mean,
So we can go play a little music for you.
yeah.
All right,
How
let's
about
do
that?
it.
She picked up the telephone while she was downtown. She really thought she heard it ring this time. What am I thinking? Must be only dreaming. Maybe it's 100 times crossed my mind. Just tonight, maybe I miss your loving. Maybe I miss your kiss just a little bit. Maybe I miss your body lying out up next to mine. Maybe I miss your touch too much. Tossing and turning, your skin still burning from the fire in his hands. Running on empty, but you need somebody, but somebody wouldn't understand. Telephone ring, maybe I miss your loving. Maybe I miss your kiss just a little bit. Maybe I miss your body lying out next to mine. Maybe I miss your touch too much. They talked about Savannah and Sweet Home Alabama. I miss the way she always smiled. You're coming back soon by the harvest moon. If I have to walk every mile on my knees, maybe I miss your loving. Maybe I miss your kiss just a little bit. Maybe I miss your body lying out next to mine. Maybe I miss your touch a little too much. Maybe I miss your loving. Maybe I miss your hips just a little bit. Maybe I miss your body